We have Sil Dobson and the Kaiso Boys getting ready to accompany They will sing 4 verses each. And if I can have someone come on stage with the topics, we'll have the draw to see who will sing on what topic. And to assist me in this round, Lord Relator. And we appeal to the singers to take the point that the patrons in the North Stand have made. Please make sure that you give them the due and sing to the North Stand also.
Okay, in this second round of the final, you have the 4 calypsonians I mentioned a while ago. They'll be doing the 2 topics, war, and 3 verses are expected of them in this particular round of the competition. And we will get down to eventually where 2 of them would, meet in the final. And of course, they are once again Black Sage, Lady Africa, Sheldon John. Let's go stateside for Relator, who is about to introduce the first 2 as they pick their topic. And part of the interesting thing about the Extempo is that you must respond to exactly what the first singer sings. That's the catch to it. You must have your rhymes, you must have your verses, but you must respond to exactly what the first singer leads with.
Again. La da la da 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 bam ba da bo do do de la da di di do 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 la da de de da 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 la da 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 do la da di do do. On behalf of Tatil, Extempo evermore, we have come down to the final 4. First, let me take the chance to say Lady Africa will come up against Short Pants. And the next pair to come on the stage is Sheldon John versus Black Sage. These 2 will come up and choose a topic. 4 verses they will sing, and sing it very quick. Grammy, who let the dogs out? Grammy, who let the dogs out? Me.
I don't know if anybody was doing like me, and last night watching TV, Short Pants want to say this loud. I sit down on my chair and I was feeling proud. I say congrats, at last TNT, we have a superstar who get a Grammy. And I want you to know, soon we might have a Grammy in Extempo.
And Slim Douglas, that great man, he had a wonderful composition. But the people that living over here, they didn't want to take the music nowhere. It's a group from the USA who see the thing and they say it could go some way. And that is why we in TNT could hold we head, because we win a Grammy. Ba-da-ba-da,
La ba 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 do.
ba-da-ba-da.
Lady Africa, you know what this song like to me. A prophet have no honor in his own country. Listen to me, I will say this straight. He composed this guy so since back in 98. I mean his street was popular, he sing it here. But in big times, he ain't go nowhere. As always, we have to wait for somebody to pay us compliments like in the Grammy.
The only thing that I regret is that he ain't get all he kudos yet. It gets an award for it being dance, even though it's down here we did jump and prance. What I really would like to know, when we will get a Grammy in Calypso, when we would see Rudder or Denise go and collect the award, proud as you please.
Short pants don't want to cause confusion. I want to start by blaming the radio station. What I will say might make all you ball, but they don't like to play local Kaiso at all. So you see what I'm saying, it happening. We have to wait till further win. So I'm calling on the radio station tonight. Play local music and play it so right. Baby,
on that point, I'll have to disagree. They playing we music continuously, except that the music we produce right now is like they have no use. If they was producing good music, the thing would stick in we head real quick. Instead, we have to wait till away. Come and hear what we have to say.
What I say is, it might make you ball like you don't listen to local radio at all. I mean, you can't get a job if you're listening is reggae, R&B and dub. They're not realizing we have good thing here. Lady Africa, you're not understanding, I want to declare. Like we have to wait again, as I say, till somebody realize that we great and give we a Grammy. Yeah, bam, bam, ba, do.
Short pants, you're really wrong about that. This is one thing I can tell you flat. Each day I turn on the radio and it's plenty soca music. But so I feel, in fact I know what happened. You tune into Radio 97. But if you want to hear real soca, listen to 102. That's the power.
Thank you very much, Short Pants, Lady Africa. Let's give them a big hand, please.
Certainly, Sheldon John has to go up against Black Sage at this point in the competition, and the topic they chose was Maljo. So young Sheldon John will face Black Sage, who has won this before. Let's go stateside for them.
Well, I really must compliment Mickey for bringing out Maljo tent. What I have to say, you know, is really true. I have to compliment Errol Fabian too. Because, ladies and gents, I want you to know, it appears that the way Calypso must go. But one thing I want you to consider, Maljo is nice, but I do singing spectacular.
Well, let me tell you this humorous guy, so the nearest tent on the scene is the one Maljo. They now come out and they Harrell Heat, and they situated right down on Richmond Street. I'm telling you this, boy, they come of age, the only real Kaiso tent with a big stage. I will tell you this, I want you to understand, it is run by Nicky Crosby and Errol Fabian.
When I see the tent, I am making fuss. When I watch boy, it look just like a circus. Because I really don't want to sound corrupt. They have a big tent, it looking like a big top. But one thing I really had to comment, when you go Maljo, you're getting good entertainment. In Maljo tent, I'll say candidly, what you're getting is plenty comedy.
Boy, it had a tent we call Yangatang. I am telling you with real hot days place to hang. But last year, boy, it had a rip. So Malcho say, man, they go in on their own trip. They form their own tent hall holiday inn. And I hear people that they still laughing. I will tell you this, I want you to know, one of the best tents I know is Maljo.
But the only thing, when I go Maljo, you know I do really hear nice calypso. I like to listen to fellas like Funny, them does give you real nice comedy. I also like to listen to the man Rio, because them does give you straight calypso. Maljo tent, you must consider what you're getting there is a little kaiso and theater.
Well, Mr. Backstage boy, this is no tricks. It a 10 for Kaiso, it had 10 for kicks. Let me tell you, boy, we live in unity, and Maljo does really show we seriously. When you go over there, anything you do, I am positive you're bound to laugh for true. It is a real night cast, man, it have real heat. Don't forget the tent is right down on Richmond Street.
Since Maljo come out, I'll say candidly, them traditional tents, they losing money. Because everybody find Maljo a crap, and they going down there only just to laugh. And that's why fellas just complain, this Maljo tent causing calypso pain. In fact, when you go by the CDC, if you go Kaiso house every night, half empty. Thank you.
Now while I on stage, my memory is spent. We pick Maljo, boy not Maljo 10. So I want all to hear something for true. If all you realize black stage come out in blue, and I ain't want to cause boy no kind of push. You know black stage, my boy is a serious push. And I the way he come out in blue for so. Apparently he afraid that he catch Maljo. Ladies and gentlemen.
But I know you're getting your pound of flesh.
On stage, the man relator doing some extempo, and apparently he's about to bring Gypsy on stage. It seems like, let's go stage side to join relator.
He is the last year monarch. So Gypsy boy, without any row, come up on the stage and then take a bow.
Well, if you see frightened Calypsonian, when they hear they introduce the Extempo man, them fellas start to quake in the shoe. They wonder what I'm coming on this stage to do. I have to make them to understand, no, I'm not coming in your competition. Don't get so vexed, don't get in a rage. I'm only here to introduce Pretender on the stage. La 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 don't lie die. The greatest man that you ever see, he have to learn from somebody, and in Extempo I'll let you know it's not something you just learn just so, but there is a man here in Trinidad, and to have him I am very glad. So there is no news for me to go further. Grandmaster of Extempo, the Lord Pretender. Lord, ding 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 ding. Pretender boy, everything is alright. I hear you're going to get 5,000 tonight. I'm telling you, Tatel and Mr. Bruce say that they hope you put the money to good use. That is alright, it is plain to see. Since you taught Extempo to me, I don't want to say this and make you laugh. Since I'm so good now, you could give me half.
You are really good. You are not the best, but you are better than the rest. Because the whole world and the Lord Pretender is a name that you must remember. And any time the truth should be told, and positively the Extempo king of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, his voice barely audible. He walks with a stick, well now he trembles. But the truth about it, I want you to know, this in Trinidad is the genius of Extempo. Oh Pretender, what we'll do without you? I say you are a real genius for true. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go further. In Extempo, this is the Grandmaster.
Well, Gypsy boy, I just realized that you brought tears to Pretender eyes. And Gypsy, let me tell you plain, I don't want you to have Pretender crying again. So I will say, my friend, with all due respect, I will now ask Tex Tatil to bring out the check. And what I'm going to say, Freedy, I hope you don't laugh. You have to bust it in half.
Now listen, what I'm saying is true. I brought tears to his eye, and that's not because he's blue. A tears in his eye is plain to see. He's only crying because he's happy. But I'm telling you, otherwise it will be fright. If I was only in this competition tonight, I am going to now stand and tell you why. Not only Pretender, I'll make all them fellas cry.
Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da.
Mr. Jerry Brooks, Managing Director of Tatil Group.
Don't open it yet, production, don't open it yet. Just take the picture here. Lovely.
From Jerry Brooks, the Managing Director of Tatil, accompanied by Mr. Camacho, the Deputy Managing Director, Mr. James Camacho. Congratulations to Pretender, one of the icons in Calypso in Trinidad and Tobago.
Well done. Okay. And we have a plaque here.
Mr. Camacho, would you present this plaque, please?
Come.
And there goes the great Pretender, as he's referred to by many, collecting a check for $5,000 on a plaque from the good folks at Tatil, the sponsors of the Extempo competition, and Gypsy, the Junior Minister of Culture, Winston Peters, came on stage and certainly introduced the Pretender on stage. You know, Pretender's throat is not the best, and he's getting down there in age. The Great Pretenders is referred to, one of the greatest performers of the extempo art form, and certainly Gypsy would let it be known by all, to all, that he learned his craft from the Great Pretender, who eventually crowned Gypsy as the greatest extempo person in the world.